Saints on the TV once again, Saturday night, 5:30 kickoff, West Brom come to town. This is the predicted starting 11. Starting in the nets then obviously has to be Fraser Forster, now maybe at fault for that second goal, pushing the ball into the path of Perez for that second Newcastle goal. But as we've seen in some of the training videos, you know, he may be great on the training pitch, but that doesn't answer all of the questions. Maybe not enough competition in this area of the pitch, but undoubtedly Fraser Forster in the nets on Saturday. Now into the back four, and in at right back has to be Cedric Soares. Now Pellegrino admitted in his press conference that PA has been away with injury, and to be honest, Cedric has played every single minute of the Premier League so far, and that will be continuing for the foreseeable future. Into the centre-back partnership, we've been discussing this on our match preview. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But what is Saints' best combination to play against West Brom? You know what? I think Mauricio Pellegrino will probably retain the combination that played against Newcastle. Maya Yoshida with Virgil van Dijk. Now, no questioning Maya Yoshida's commitment to the club. He's been playing more or less every single second of the Premier League so far, and he captained the side last weekend. Virgil van Dijk, on the other hand, you have to question his commitment. You know, we all know all about the summer. He didn't move, and so far from what I've seen, I've not been impressed. He looks a bit sluggish, all right, maybe coming back to some match sharpness, but I think he's just going through the motions. He looks disinterested. Finishing off the back four then, in at left back, an obvious choice, Ryan Bertrand, one of the best left backs in England, and no questioning targets and McQueen's potential, but the quality is just not there to displace Bertrand. And into the holding midfield. Now, on paper, I think it'll be similar to what happened against Newcastle, 4-2-3-1. So that being said, first off then, in the holding midfield, it'll be the same combination as it was against Newcastle. Mario Lemina and Oriol Romeu. Now, Oriol will give the licence to Lemina to get forward. Now, we've seen him getting into great positions last weekend. Lemina, great with both feet, taking on players, bouncing players off his shoulder. He's strong. And Romeu will be the one to soak up the pressure in the deeper positions. Now, as I say, on paper, I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1. So on right-hand side of midfield, I think it'll be Dusan Tadic. Looks like he's really trying his best to make a creative force of himself, to provide a couple of assists, get on the score sheet. Hasn't scored since that West Ham game, second game of the season from a penalty spot. Now, Dusan, I think this could be a great opportunity for him. Scored against West Brom a couple of years ago. Maybe he can find some of that form once again on Saturday. Into the number 10 on paper, I think it'll be Sofiane Boufal. Came on against Newcastle, really impressed me, to be honest. And he tried to make a name of himself, taking players on like he does every single week. And I think that could be the ingredient to break down West Brom. They are going to be strong in the tackle, and I think Sofiane could weave past them. Redmond was credited with that assist for Gabbiadini's first goal. Somehow, a bit of a long, hopeful ball. Maybe that's a bit of confidence to give to Redmond, but maybe this is a chance for Boufal to get into the first team. And finishing off the attacking midfield, maybe not his natural position, but I'll explain later how I think it's going to work. Shane Long to start on paper on the left-hand side of the pitch. He works extremely hard, and he really needs that goal to break his duck for this season. Hasn't scored, I think, since March, April time. It's been a long time for him, and he works hard all the time. He's got a decent record against West Brom, obviously his old club, maybe something to prove once again. And finishing off the starting 11, it's hard to drop someone who's scored 2 goals last weekend, so Gabbiadini to lead the line against West Brom. Historically, Gabbiadini goes through patches. He did that when he first signed for us, scored 6 in 4. Maybe this could be his chance to score another 6 goals in 4 games. Hopefully, he can continue some of that goal-scoring form against the Baggies on Saturday. Now, as I say, on paper, I think it will be a 4-2-3-1 on the team sheet. However, what I think will happen is what we might see like we did against Newcastle. Long or Gabbiadini, however they are on the team sheet, either one of those will get the licence to get forward and have a traditional 2 up top like we did last weekend. It'd be Long, probably the furthest forward. Gabbiadini maybe in as the second striker, getting out to the channels, getting the balls 2 feet to Gabbiadini. And I think we'll see Tadic on the right, cutting in on his left. Boufal on the left, cutting in on his right. They might swap over. We may see Redmond introduced on the hour or even at half-time. We'll see how it goes. Let me finish off then with my score prediction. Nick's gone 3-1 on the match preview. And you know what? I'm going to go with that this week. 3-1. Let's go for it. Saints score some goals. Gabbiadini get him firing. get long on the score sheet too. And for the romantics out there, Jay Rodriguez makes his return to St Mary's. Played for 5 years with Saints, now is at West Brom, returning for the first time. And if you want to take him to score, West Brom to lose, so it could be any combination, 2-1, 3-1, whatever it is, you can get that really good odds, 12-1. I'm putting some money on that one. So that wraps it up then for the predicted starting 11 Saints to play West Brom on Saturday night, 5:30 kickoff. Let me know what you think of the team. So leave us your likes, your comments and subscribe for more.